What up, family? Charleston White. Now, I've been saying that, especially when it comes to this Fort Worth situation with Charleston White, his people, a lot of things that he said about this situation have came to pass when it comes to Goyayo, Lil Ronnie, and the rest of them, right? Now, at the same time, it's only one thing that I never agreed with Charleston White on, and we about to get into it, and he on that tip right now. Now, the world seen this tragic situation. The world seen a father caught up in the life that he's in. You see, we got to get to a point too, fam. Even if we teaching like a Charleston White or like I'm doing or anybody else, we also got to recognize we've been young at a point, fam. We didn't have this wisdom that an individual had always. You grew with it, right? And so a lot of OGs, a lot of mothers and fathers and grandmothers tend to forget that they was young at a point and they thought on a certain level. So when it comes to Charleston White speaking on this situation, and when he first said something about the situation, he was saying that the things your father and mother can do in life can come back and haunt the child, the grandchild. That's true. So he was like it was instant karma with the daughter being around him at the time, right? And I kind of understood that. Now he just went back on the live, went on Say Cheese also, but he spoke on this little 5-year-old girl, and he was saying F the 5-year-old little girl with no sympathy. Speaking on the mother and all these, even though the mother been out of hand with things I don't agree with, but I'm not taking nothing that far. I know people grieve different, but the way that she's grieving on this situation, if you've been keeping up with the channel, it hit different. But Charleston White saying this about this 5-year-old girl that was innocent, had nothing to do with nothing. Words, Charleston White, can hurt a person more than a pistol or a knife. Words, Charleston White, when it comes to the way you doing what you doing, because that's God's child, man. You beginning to think with this role that you've been playing that you him. You God, you can do what you want to do, say what you want to say. Ain't nothing happened to you in a major way yet. But I'm here to tell you, bro. And if you're just ready to just go yourself, cool, go, you feel me? But I don't care what the people is saying and what you doing, marketing strategies, you know this with the people, you don't care nothing. Let me tell you something, we all God's children, bro, and God don't play about his, just like the next human being in real life don't play about theirs, bro. We didn't get here for nothing. That baby was sit here as an example for other mothers, gangbangers, to see the magnitude of disrespect and violence in our community. She was just used for a small time to pass through to show us something. She wasn't used, Charleston White, for the things that you saying, like she was out gang banging and had ops and deserved that, like fuck that little girl, fuck the fight. Like, come on, bro. This shit getting old. You do not have to continue, and I don't care what you're standing on. If it's a lot of people that's saying the same thing about you, you might need to take a look at it, fam, because it's the big God talking. And with you moving around doing what you're doing, you got a lot of wisdom behind you. God has showed you a lot of different things that other people couldn't even see. A lot of things I have woke up on when you said, like, I didn't see it that way, right? But we also know it's a good and a bad in every human being in the world. And when it's a good and a bad, that means the car can go bad, or it can ride good, you might have to get it fixed. It's the same with the human body. But you going all the way bad, Charleston White, and you doing this in your own homeland of Fort Smith. I see when you do it with other people in Chicago, them people is full, but you touching home bases on a real level this time, and it's disgusting, bro. It's disgusting, fam. For you to say that, like you still need clout, money, and recognition, like you just now getting in the game, because you're not a dumb nigga. You can change some things. Why you just want to hold on to the same demo you've been holding on to, Charleston? Because you feel it's the only way you're going to go viral, and it's going to make it. You feel you got to say these certain different things like this in order to make it in life. But you're going to die trying, fam. You're going to die trying, Charleston White. And I don't know how that death may be. It can be in the physical. It can be in the spiritual. It can be financial. I was hearing through the wind that the money ain't coming like it used to be. Is that the problem? Is you getting dead that way? Because I don't care how hard it get in life, you would never get me to disrespect any kids in order for monetary gain. That's an issue. A big issue. Think about the people that's sitting down with Charleston White doing interviews. I mean, it's starting not to look cool at all. Because if you're sitting down with a man like that, vibing with him, getting information, you know what I'm saying, agreeing with what he's talking about. That situation right, just that situation right there. And I'm not saying that I won't agree with Charleston White in the future, if he heard, whatever the case might be, if he lost his mind in a mental home. But when it comes to disrespecting the kids, fam, they got nothing to do with nothing at all, innocent. It ain't my punishment, and what I'm saying is God. And if you look at it from running on back down, God been playing his hand in the hip-hop game as well as in the streets. So if you don't see what it is with people saying right now, Charleston White, that this one wasn't it, if you don't get it, people getting tired, we'll be talking about you, fam. Just like you talking about other people. You say it's cool. But everything cool until the shoe on the other foot. We're going to see how these situations play out, fam. But make sure you hit that like button. And make sure you hit that subscribe button. I'm out.